Wilson. What's happening, guys? Look at you guys out on a Monday night. Saying screw responsibility, man. We're getting drunk tonight. Yeah. Thanks for coming out, guys. Good to be here. A little quick thing that I want to say before we get the show started. You know, we gotta treat the bar and wait staff right tonight. So you know, show them a little bit of love, clap them up for them. Man, did you guys get started early? You guys are all shit-faced before we even started, man. That's good. Another little quick announcement. We lost somebody last night, very important to me and a lot of the comics in the back. So can we give one last good round of applause for Mr. George Carlin? So we got a good show for you guys tonight. We got Tim Lee's in the house doing off the charts comedy. We got Nancy Lee, Bubbles Brown, I'm Dan Wilson. They're excited about it, that's cool. You guys gotta catch up to them, man. That's where the drinks are flowing tonight. I'm excited to be here. I literally just got off a plane from Detroit. And I flew from Oakland to Detroit. That's right, baby, living on the edge. And I gotta tell you, I saw something, yeah. It's kind of weird when you get off the plane and you're like, did I go anywhere, man? Did we just sit here for 6 hours? Actually, I got tricked, and this is true. I took Southwest Airlines, mistake number 1, and I was looking at my ticket, and it said that I will be leaving Detroit at 6 a.m. and I will be arriving here at noon. Now, anybody who knows any math and knows anything about time knows that that doesn't add up. Basically, they didn't tell me that I was stopping in Chicago, Phoenix, LA, and then Oakland. So basically, I was on tour of America today, man. It was the Dan Wilson 08 places I never wanted to ever fucking go tour. So I'm happy to be home. I gotta tell you, I was in the Oakland airport though, and I saw a sign on the side of the wall that said, Oakland, the city with the best view of San Francisco. I was like, really, dude? That's your city motto? Other cities have cool stuff like, you know, there's New York, the city that never sleeps, right? There's Modesto, the city that never reads, you know, that's a good one. Sticks in the brain. San Francisco, the big Adam's apple, you know, you gotta love that, man. It's like, come on, man, you're Oakland. You kill more people than anybody. Roll with that one. I want to be walking through that Oakland airport, and I want to see a sign on the side of the wall that's just got like a picture of Too Short, and he's just like making a gangster-ass face. And all it says is, Oakland, bitch will kill you. I like it. And I was flying with my sister, and she's like, do you think there's going to be terrorism on this flight? Oh my God, there's going to be terrorists. I was like, really? We're flying from Oakland to Detroit? Terrorists blow up places that people give a shit about, so we're good, man. We're all right. Besides, the worst thing that would happen is we would land and the plane would go a little bit sideways because those motherfuckers would steal the tires before we even hit the ground. That's why I'm so happy to be home. I gotta tell you, I love coming back to the Bay Area. And when you go to the Midwest, you see this firsthand. I love here because of the diversity here. I mean, you can see so many cool people hanging out with each other. You know, you can see the black guys hanging with the Latino guys hanging with the white guys. Everybody together, peacefully hating the Asians, man. You gotta love it. That's why I'm moving to this side of the state. It's just jokes, man, just jokes. Actually, I am hella guilty. I recently had an Asian girlfriend. If you're a white guy living in the Bay Area, it's the law. It's like the military, man. You gotta do 2 years. Only going to Iraq is a lot more rewarding, but you know, it's cool. Okay, moving over here. I had somebody come up to me once after I did that joke, and they were like, dude, that was a racist joke. Does that mean you hate Asians? Does that mean that you hate your girlfriend? And I was like, man, I was with her for 5 years. Of course I hate that bitch. What do you think? I'm obviously single now. I actually recently met somebody off the internet. Ooh. And it was a guy. But I'm not gay. I was really bored and he thought I was a 13-year-old chick. So I said, all right, dude, I'll meet you down in Moscone, all right, dude, you and me, all right? 3 o'clock, he rolls around, he's chilling out front, and I walk up and I'm like, are you Greg? He's like, yeah, and I'm all, I'm Cindy, it's nice to meet you. Gotta love the internet, spending all sorts of time on it, wasting my life away on it. Love YouTube, man, that is my favorite website. Love the YouTube. One person likes it too, that's cool. The rest of you guys are liars. You know you're spending all day on it, wasting all your company's money. It's all good, you know, I won't call you out on it. But I recently found this video that I thought was the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's called There's Something About Miriam. It's the show in the BBC. And what it is it's like The Bachelorette. It's all these, you know, sexy British guys trying to win the heart of this sexy Latina. And what they don't tell her is that Miriam is a man. That's right. And so all the guys are like writing poems to Miriam and like, oh my God, Miriam is so fine. But then they start to even catch on, but they just still keep going. They're like, dude, Miriam shaves her neck, but you know what? That's cool, you know. It's all good. And so it comes to the end of the show, and the one guy wins, and they pull him out, and he's all standing there like, yeah, dude. And the other guys are in the back just kind of bummed out, like, oh, dude, this sucks. I hella wanted Miriam. And Miriam's like, Tom, congratulations, you are the winner. By the way, I'm a man. Wah. Just all the guys in the back were just like, yeah! And then they cut to the highlights of all them like making out with her and like grabbing on the butt and everything. And I thought, that's kind of a stupid idea for a TV show, man, because that's happening all the time here in the city. That's not American reality show, you know? I actually, while I was out there, I watched a lot of baseball games. I love baseball, man. That's my sport. And I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit sick of the steroid talk in baseball, because they're always saying, oh, steroids are a performance enhancer, it's cheating. Is it really, dude? I mean, Barry Bonds hit like 5 extra home runs a year. Is that really that big of a deal? I mean, I want to see a good game, I want to see a good show, I want to see a real performance enhancer. PCP and Red Bull, that is a performance enhancer. Because they'll announce his name, you know, come to the plate, Barry Bonds, and he won't even have a bat, he'll just be standing at home plate like... Pitcher will fire that ball in there and he'll just use his hands. He'll be running around the bases, snorting the chalk line to first, stealing second base, literally selling it to the other team for some money. That is a good show, you know? I want to see a good show. We don't get a good show anymore. Could you imagine football with PCP and Red Bull? Tom Brady running down the field with 2 broken legs. He doesn't even fucking know it. He just rips it off and hits the guy behind him. Jumps into the stands, eats 3 people, and spikes a baby. God damn, that's a good show. I just want to see a good show, you know? Just trying to have some fun these days. People don't have enough fun anymore. You know, like something my mom taught me is when you're drinking with your buddies, you got to have some fun. So that first guy that passes out, right? Oh, little side note, if you're drinking with white guys, that first guy that passes out, something really gay is going to happen to that first guy. Somebody in here take note, because it might happen tonight. That first guy that passes out, this is what my mom taught me. You take him upstairs, and you pull his pants down, and you put him in bed, but you let him sleep it off. That's a little bit of a curveball. Yeah. You let him sleep it off, and you come back 6 a.m. buck. And you kind of, you know, just kind of get up nice and close and, you know, just kind of get the spoon going on, you know, and he starts to wake up and he's a little bit confused and he's like, what's going on, man? And you look at him real seriously and you got to say this dead on, just go, what did we do? What did we do? And that is how you cure alcoholism. All right, guys, I've been Dan Wilson. We got a great show coming up, so hang out.